Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. After the absolute train wreck of a first-round exit we just witnessed after trading away Anthony Davis and being told we had a championship team right now, are we already back on the trade rumor merry-go-round? And this time the target is Lauri Markkanen? Seriously, Lakers Nation, can we get a moment to breathe before the next wave of potential chaos hits? What in the actual heck is going on? Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a Los Angeles Lakers fan, you're probably still reeling from that incredibly disappointing playoff performance. We were promised greatness. We were told that acquiring Luka Doncic back in February was the move that would instantly vault us into championship contention for 2025. Pundits across the league were tripping over themselves to declare the Luka-LeBron pairing unstoppable, especially when the team managed to secure the third seed in the tough Western Conference. The narrative felt almost preordained, a deep playoff run, maybe even banner number 18. But then the Minnesota Timberwolves showed up, and in just 5 games, they systematically dismantled the Lakers, exposing every single flaw and leaving us all wondering what exactly we had just watched. LeBron James and Luka Doncic, while brilliant in flashes, couldn't carry the load against a cohesive, well-coached opponent. The supporting cast struggled, the defense was inconsistent, and the championship window that was supposed to be wide open suddenly felt like it was slamming shut. The reality is stark. The Lakers haven't been back to the NBA Finals since winning it all in the bubble back in 2020, and the path back looks increasingly steep and complicated. One of the most glaring issues that became painfully obvious after the trade for Doncic, a trade that sent our star big man Anthony Davis to Dallas, is the desperate need for size, scoring, and shooting in the front court. We gave up an elite two-way big. And while Luka is an offensive savant, he doesn't replace that interior presence or the ability to stretch the floor from a forward/center spot. The Lakers need someone who can complement LeBron and Luka, a player who can score efficiently, rebound, and ideally knock down threes to provide crucial spacing. And because the NBA rumor mill never sleeps, especially when it comes to the Lakers, a new potential blockbuster trade idea has surfaced. Greg Swartz, over at Bleacher Report, recently proposed a deal that would bring the Utah Jazz's star forward, Lauri Markkanen, to Los Angeles. Let's break down the specifics of this proposed trade. According to Swartz's idea, the Los Angeles Lakers would send a package consisting of Rui Hachimura, their recent lottery pick Dalton Knecht, guard Gabe Vincent, forward Maxi Kleber, who came over in the Doncic trade, and a future unprotected first-round draft pick in 2031 to the Utah Jazz. In exchange for this package, the Lakers would receive Lauri Markkanen. Swartz justifies this move by stating that Markkanen is probably the best level of player Los Angeles can reasonably acquire. That's a key phrase, reasonably acquire. It acknowledges the Lakers' limited trade assets, particularly future draft picks, after the Doncic deal. He sees Markkanen as a strong third option behind Doncic and James, providing a much-needed scoring punch and floor spacing alongside the two superstars. Adding a 7-footer who can play either forward position and fill short bursts as a stretch 5 is exactly what the Lakers' offense seemed to be crying out for during the playoffs. Their half-court offense often looked stagnant, ranking a dismal 12th out of 16 teams this postseason among playoff participants, according to Swartz. Markkanen's ability to shoot the three at his size would force opposing defenses to adjust, creating more room for LeBron and Luka to operate. Under this proposed scenario, the Lakers' core would feature Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Lauri Markkanen, and LeBron James, with players like Dorian Finney-Smith and Jared Vanderbilt potentially rounding out the rotation. On paper, that's a formidable offensive lineup with intriguing defensive versatility, although the traditional center position remains a question mark. So, who is Lauri Markkanen, the player at the center of this potential trade? He's a 7-foot forward from Finland, known for his smooth offensive game and ability to score from anywhere on the court. He's had stints with the Chicago Bulls and Cleveland Cavaliers before truly blossoming with the Utah Jazz. This past season, Markkanen played in 47 games for the Jazz, putting up solid numbers: 19.0 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. He shot 42.3% from the field, respectable 34.6% from three-point range, though slightly down from his peak, and an excellent 87.6% from a free throw line. He's a one-time NBA All-Star, earning that recognition in 2023 during a career year, where he also took home the league's Most Improved Player award, averaging a dominant 25.6 points per contest. His career averages are impressive: 18.2 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. When he's healthy and clicking, he's a legitimate offensive threat that commands attention. However, there's a giant finish-size caveat to acquiring Markkanen: his contract. In August 2024, he signed a massive four-year, $195 million renegotiation and extend deal with the Jazz. This means that for the upcoming season, 2025-26, Markkanen is slated to make a staggering $46.4 million. That is a huge salary figure for any team to absorb, especially one like the Lakers, who are navigating luxury tax implications and trying to build a sustainable roster around their stars. From the Lakers' perspective, the appeal of adding Markkanen is clear. He provides elite scoring, shooting, and size, addressing critical needs on the roster. Pairing him with LeBron and Luka creates a potentially devastating offensive trio. But the cost, both in terms of assets and salary, is incredibly high. Giving up Rui Hachimura, who has proven he can score and perform in big moments, a promising young player in Dalton Connect, and rotation pieces is significant. But the real gut punch is that unprotected 2031 first-round pick. That is a roll of the dice on the Lakers' future, a future that will likely be well past the primes of both LeBron and Luka. An unprotected pick that far out could easily turn into a high lottery selection if the team enters a rebuilding phase. Is Lauri Markkanen, given his injury history, age trajectory, and that gargantuan contract, worth potentially sacrificing their draft future for? For the Utah Jazz, this trade signals a full commitment to a long-term rebuild. They'd be getting a potentially valuable young piece in Connect, several players who could be rotation guys or trade chips, and most importantly, that unprotected 2031 first-round pick. For a rebuilding team, accumulating future draft capital, especially a pick with high lottery potential, is the primary goal. Ultimately, this trade idea underscores the difficult, almost desperate position the Lakers find themselves in. They need to improve significantly after last season's failure, and they have limited resources to do it. Markkanen offers a potential on-court solution to their front-court issues, but the financial burden and the cost in future assets, particularly that 2031 pick, make this a high-risk, high-reward scenario. It feels like the kind of move a team makes when they believe their championship window is narrow and they need to go all in, consequences be damned. All right, Lakers fans and basketball enthusiasts, that's the deep dive into the potential Lauri Markkanen trade idea. It's certainly a polarizing concept that highlights the tough decisions facing the Lakers front office. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your instant reaction to this trade proposal? Would you make this deal if you were the Lakers GM, giving up those assets and taking on that massive contract for Markkanen? Or is the price simply too high? Let me know all your thoughts, your frustrations, and your own trade ideas in the comment section below. Let's get this discussion fired up. And hey, if you stuck around for this whole breakdown, if you found it informative, or even just helped you process the madness of the Lakers offseason, please do me a huge favor and absolutely obliterate that like button. Seriously, hitting like is the best way to support the channel and ensures you keep getting this kind of in-depth analysis. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be right here covering every single twist and turn of the Lakers offseason. Don't miss the next video.